Hi guys, this is Anshu Goyal. Welcome to Fish and Stone Academy German online classes. नमस्ते, मैं अंशु गोयल फिश एंड स्टोन अकेडमी से आपका स्वागत करती हूँ. Hallo Leute, wie geht's? So today's topic we have in German is articles. Yeah, article in English are called as article. What are the articles we have in English? We have the definite articles, right? That is the form. And then we have indefinite articles. That is the a or an form. Okay? We have definite articles and we have indefinite articles. Now talking about these definite articles and the indefinite articles, what are they? The definite articles, that is the form, right? They are used for the nouns for which we already have some information, or we are about to give the information about that particular noun in that sentence itself. Okay? Definite articles are those about which we are definite. If we are talking about that particular noun, we are definite, that what are we talking about? Whom are we talking about? On the other hand, the indefinite articles are those articles about which we do not have any information. We do not know. It can be any random thing. It can be any random person. Right? If we compare these two, the table in the corner is red, for example. Right? And then the second sentence is, there is a table in the corner. If we compare these two sentences, in the first sentence, we are giving some additional information. We are talking about a particular table that is in the corner, but that table is red in color. Right? It cannot be, we cannot say a table in the corner is red. Which table? The one that is red is in the corner. Okay? So therefore, with this table, that is the noun over here, takes the definite article the, because we are providing with some information in that sentence. On the other hand, if we talk about the second sentence, there is a table in the corner. So here I am using the indefinite article because I do not have any additional information about this table. Which table is that? It can be any table with any color. Right? So there I am using the indefinite article of a. There is a table in the corner. Okay? Now in the same manner, in German also we have two type of articles. Right? Those are called as bestimmte Artikel, bestimmte Artikel, and on the other hand we have unbestimmte Artikel. That is unbestimmte Artikel. Okay, bestimmte articles actually mean definite articles in English, and unbestimmte article mean indefinite articles in English. So today we are going to do bestimmte article in this video. Okay, so let's get started with the bestimmte article. A bestimmter article, these are called as definite articles in English, right? Definite article, that stands for the in English, the. Now what happens in German is, these articles, right, or the nouns I should say, the nouns in German, right, no matter it be a person, no matter it be a thing, that is, no matter it be living, no matter it be non-living, no matter it be singular, and no matter it be plural. German language, a noun has been categorized, or the nouns have been categorized into three parts, right? That is masculine. If I write English, masculine. The second part is feminine, and the third part is neutral. right? So every noun that exists on this planet, in this universe, no matter it be a cell, no matter it be electrons, protons, whatever it be, right, that is a noun, have been divided in German language in three parts, that is masculine, feminine and neutral. Or if I write German, das ist maskulin, feminine und neutrum. Okay, so any noun, no matter it be a person, no matter it be a thing, right, it can be any name, place, animal, thing, whatever we have learned, right? So any noun that falls under the category of masculine, if that noun is masculine, then it will take the article, the definite article, the bestimmte article as der. Please do not call it as der, it's der. Okay? In the same manner, if we have any noun that falls under the category of feminine, it will carry the article D. It's not English die, it's D. D. Yeah, English D. Okay? And if we have a noun, regardless of the fact it is person or thing, if it is neutrum, that is neutral, then it will carry the article das. Das. Okay? So, der, die and das. All these three words in German are referring to the of English. That is bestimmte article, definite article. Right? If I give you some examples for this, the man, a man or the man in German is called as Mann. So because I know that Mann is masculine, so I give this the article der. Der Mann. Uncle in German is called as Onkel. Right? So Onkel is again masculine. So I give the article der to it. In the same manner, if the noun is feminine, then article D. Example, Frau, that is lady. Lady is obviously feminine, so article D. Yeah. Aunt in German is called as Tante. Tante, that is D. Die Tante, the aunt. Same manner, das. Child in German is Kind. It's not kind, it's Kind. Article das, because it's child. We don't know if it is masculine or feminine. So das Kind. Then we have das Wort Mädchen. Mädchen, that is a girl. Article das. Now here you will think that Mädchen is a girl, so why not article D? But this is how it is. We do not have explanations for them. Right? So this is for the living, this is for the person. Talking about the non-living or the things, I give you some examples. Der Tisch. Tisch is the table. So der Tisch. Der Schrank, that is the cupboard. So these two nouns, they fall under the category of masculine, that is der. On the other hand, for D, we have the examples as die Tasche, that is the bag. Bag. Then we have die Uhr. Uhr is a watch or a clock. Die Uhr. So these two nouns, which are non-living, which are actually a thing, fall under the category of feminine, that is D. The bag, the watch. In the same manner, we have for das, das Haus. Das Haus, the house. Das Handy. That is the mobile. Okay, so no matter it be living, no matter it be non-living, in German, all the nouns are categorized in these three parts, that is masculine, feminine and neutrum. For masculine it is der, for feminine it is die, for neutrum, that is neutral, it is das. Okay, so please learn these articles very nicely, and because it is difficult for us to remember the articles for all the nouns that exist around us, we have some shortcuts, or we have some easy ways to remember the articles for these nouns. What are those shortcuts, or what are those ways or tips? Please watch my next video. I hope you understood this topic. If you have any question, please drop a message in the comment box below. Cheers! Thanks for watching. If you have any question, leave a comment. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe the channel and click on the bell for latest updates. Cheers!